Do not underestimate the value of small acts of caring that you might do is in your role. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And I want to tell you, when I was promoted to a principal, and I have Leticia here, who was my colleague at the school, and she knows how the process went. I used to be a Brazilian director first, and then I went to this role of principal of the early childhood, and I had two main concerns. So I established two goals. One of them was to make sure that I was visible for parents and that I was approachable for, teachers and parents and students. So I was in the front door welcoming the students every day. After that, I would go through all of the classrooms, because that will be my second action of the day. And my goal was to make sure that everything was in place. So I was very concerned that everything was there, that the teachers had everything that they needed. I thought it was like all my responsibility, and it was, of course. I wanted to make sure that everything was, just the way that it needed to be. So that was something that I would do every day. And I had these two main goals: make myself visible and make sure everything was there in place. Well, two things happened. There was one day after, 2 months of being as a principal there. And one day I couldn't go in the classrooms. I couldn't do the walk through the classrooms. And every time that I went there, the teachers would talk to me, of course, that they always have something to say and something about the students or their personal lives. So that day that I couldn't be there, one teacher came to my office at the end of the morning, and she said, "Well, I missed you. I wanted to share with you something that happened with my students, and I missed you being there." And then later on the day, another teacher came. "I missed seeing you today in the classroom," the students asked. So that became a routine and a tradition that the students were valuing. And then we went to a remote learning mode of learning. And one of the things that I received from my student was a message, a voice message, saying that this 4 years old asked his mom to tell me that the thing that he missed the most about going to school was the hug that I gave to him every day when he arrived at school. So that made my day, of course. And well, this is my peer. Of course, I have a necklace because I missed the necklace, so I provided one here. This is my peer. Do not underestimate the value of small acts of caring that you might do is in your role. You will probably end up achieving much more than you first planned, and the impact on the school environment will be priceless.